Hello everybody, welcome back to Westminster, where the Prime Minister is due to kick off a 5-day debate over her Brexit deal. Theresa May has always insisted it's either her deal or no deal when it comes to leaving the EU. But this morning her message was undermined after the European Court of Justice was told it should let the UK abandon Article 50 without EU approval, allowing it to stop Brexit.
Cuando un Estado miembro ha notificado al Consejo Europeo
when a member state has notified the European Council of its intention to leave the European Union, Article 50 of the Treaty on European Union admits the unilateral revocation of this notification, up until the moment the case concludes with the withdrawal agreement, provided that the revocation has been concluded in accordance with constitutional norms, is communicated in a formal manner to the European Council, and does not constitute abusive practice.
Joined now by Professor Piet Eeckhout, who's an expert on Article 50 and EU law, and was part of the team who brought that case to the ECJ. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, Professor. So it's guidance as opposed to law.
It's guidance at present. It's an opinion of an Advocate General. The European Court of Justice has this sort of special procedure for all cases where an Advocate General, who's a full member of the court but not a judge, delivers an opinion before the judge has actually considered the case further and delivered a judgment. But usually the opinion of the Advocate General gives quite a bit of guidance as to the direction the court may go into as well.
So just explain to me what the judgment is so far.
So there is no judgment yet. The court has had a hearing, and after the hearing, when sort of the pleadings have been finalised, the parties have made their submissions, the Advocate General, who was present at the hearing but is independent of the court, delivers his opinion as to how he would resolve, let's say he in this case, he would resolve the case, and that opinion guides the judges in their deliberations. But obviously they may disagree with the Advocate General. I mean, that happens as well.
So they don't have to follow what he said?
They do not have to follow it at all.
When will we know?
The court, I don't think, has decided when they would deliver their judgment. I've heard a couple of weeks, but I haven't had any confirmation of that. So.
And what difference will it actually make, even if they do decide to follow the guidance?
It really only makes any difference if there is a sense that this country might want to reconsider its decision to withdraw from the European Union. It would certainly clarify what the law is on that. So the law, if the opinion of the Advocate General were followed by the court, the law would be that the United Kingdom could autonomously make a decision to revoke its notification under Article 50, decide to remain a member state of the European Union, as long as that happens before the end of the 2-year period, which Article 50
I suppose the point is that we probably knew that already, didn't we?
We knew it, and we kind of did not know it. It's interesting that the position in this case of the Commission and the Council, to, of course, very important European institutions, was that the United Kingdom would only be able to revoke its notification subject to the unanimous approval of the European Council, which would have meant that any member state could have said, we don't agree, you sort of played this for too long, or it's too late, or whatever, for whatever reasons, and could stop the revocation. So if this opinion is confirmed by the court, no other member state could stop the United Kingdom eventually, possibly, from stopping the process and remaining a member state on the same terms as are the current terms.
Yeah, although given that the British people have decided to leave the European Union, they don't really care what the ECJ thinks, do they?
No, the ECJ doesn't have an opinion on this. It's been asked by a Scottish court, actually a UK court, what the legal position is. And so the judges will not say anything about the value or otherwise of Brexit. They clarified the law in quite a useful way, I think, if there is. I mean, there are lots of people also around here clamouring for a people's vote. If there was another people's vote, we would at least know that it is possible for the UK to decide unilaterally to remain a member state.
Okay, it's good to talk to you, Professor. Thanks so much
Thank
indeed
you.
for joining us. We really